Since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, researchers have been trying to come up with effective ways to protect people from contracting the virus in public places. One of the most effective ways to prevent the spread of COVID-19 is through the use of cloth face coverings. However, people with hearing disabilities who rely on lip reading in order to understand what people are saying have struggled during the COVID-19 pandemic due to the use of cloth face coverings. We'll also use plastic face shields, which allow other people to see your face, and when used in combination with a cloth face covering, are an effective way to protect against COVID-19. But according to the U.S. Center for Disease Control, a plastic face shield is not recommended as a substitute to a cloth face covering. Our solution to this problem is a combination and improvement of these two existing technologies to create a mask that has a clear piece of plastic that is sewn in front of the mouth area in order for people to read lips while still having the protection of a cloth face mask.
For most people, you can understand what I'm saying right now, even though you cannot see my facial expressions. However, people suffering from hearing disabilities can have trouble hearing what I'm saying. That's better. People with hearing disabilities often rely on lip readings and facial expressions in order to communicate well with other people. Our new mask will allow for the ease of lip reading while still protecting against COVID-19 particles. Our solution is a target for the 466 million people who have hearing disabilities across the world, and in America specifically, 15% of people have reported trouble hearing. So our solution will allow people to see each other's faces and their lips, and this will allow for many people to understand and interact a lot easier with each other. Not only will this help people who have trouble hearing and interacting with other people, but it will also allow for normal people just to communicate better, because it's a lot easier when you see someone's facial reactions, and it's nice to see someone smile at you, and you can get a lot better view of them when they have if they were to have a clear face covering instead of a covered one. Our design not only will allow communicate with other people easier, but to communicate with machines easier, allowing for the use of such things such as Face ID on your iPhone so when you were to unlock your iPhone, you wouldn't need to type in your password as much.
This product falls under the Engineering Grand Challenge of Engineering Better Medicine. According to the National Academy of Engineering, one of the cornerstones of engineering better medicine is preventing the spread of infectious diseases, particularly drug-resistant infections similar to COVID-19. One way this challenge can be accomplished is through the use of various drugs, treatments, etc. However, with a new disease like COVID-19, the majority of the potential drugs and treatments have not been created, and the experimental drugs and treatments available are either still in their testing phases or too expensive to have them distributed to everybody in the country. Luckily, there is an easier way to prevent the spread of COVID-19, and it's through the use of a mask. Masks already exist, but our mask is a more personalized version for people suffering with hearing disabilities.
Based on our Milestone 1 timeline, we feel confident that we can complete Milestone 3 within the deadlines. Our timeline does not need to be updated. Our plan right now for the visual requirement is a prototype of our product with a mask with some plastic face covering in it that would show what our final product would look like.